So it's now time to say goodbye to the beautiful Gunnerside Gill ruins, where the concrete slabs across the river where the two meet, one from up there and the Gunnerside Gill itself. It's a beautiful little stopping place just by that slab. You hear the water coming, both meeting up, so it's running quite fast all the time. And that comes all the way down from the Blakethwaite dams higher up. We have visited many times as well. But this bottom track at the moment is all like wet and slushy mud, obviously after the rains. I mean, in Yorkshire you always get rain. But I did what I set out to do, and that's video the first part of the walk from Mucka towards Keld up to Spinnergill there, where I missed when I came last time because it was too dark. Because I arrived here very early hours of the morning in winter time when it's dark nights and that, and it lasts forever. Oh, there's a bloody sheep up there, so I have to put him on his lead. Come here, son. Come here. On your leader. Come here. Come here. Right, so I'll bring him back. That's looking back up to the track where I came down the Sheep's Trail track that takes you all the way down to the bridge that I just came across and sat and had my tea break. And as you come back along the river here, you start climbing up on the other side, and there's the entrance to an old mine with the old cart outside full of rocks to indicate that's what it was like to go in those small mines. So the people working in them must have been miniature back in the day. Little dwarfs they must have hired. But you can just see the little railway tracks that the rail coach is on. Right, so I'm going up and over towards those ruins in the distance, and then I'm going to be following that trail all the way around the side of the hill there, back towards Gunnerside Village. Across a couple of fast moving streams that's coming down from the hills there on the way. So I don't think there's many paths left there. I haven't been along here now. After coming over from Surrender Bridge, dropping down the pathway that's supposed to take you over towards Keld, and then walking along the middle of the sheep's trails to take you along around the corner to Blakethwaite dams. So I've gained quite a bit of knowledge of these pathways now. And there's the entrance to another old mine up there, look. You can see the arched bricks creating a tunnel to go into the side of the mountain. A couple more sheep there grazing away. I'm sure this is where I came down from up there, look. When you see the wooden marker post on the top of the roads for Surrender Bridge. And this is the way it brought us down, I think. But there's some bits of ruins on the other side of the river and all that I haven't been to. But you've got to go back via the main road, and then you've got to come down pathways leading to them. Right. It's the same as the ones on the opposite side of the river when you come along from Surrender Bridge, where I parked the car. There's some on the other side, but they're too far away. You've got to double back on yourself to go and see them. And then they're just old bits of buildings like that old house over there. Right, so up now to this marker post up there, and then down past the ruins, and then continue around the middle of the hill there. There's a couple of walkers coming along this way as well, over there. Right, so onwards and upwards. There's the entrance to that mine that's flooded out. It's like a river running through it. So you've got to wade through about 4 or 5 inches of water, and you can go in about 30 foot. And then you see the water start to seep through from the roof. So it's a bit naughty if you go any deeper than that. But I've been in there a couple of times. You can hear the water dripping into the water inside from the roof. It's coming in quite fast today as well because of obviously the heavy rains, and that's why it's dangerous to go in them places. Because the weight of the land above is that heavy, it could collapse at any time. So you take your life in your hands going inside them. But I went in and took a couple of flash shots a while ago. Right, so this is where you've got to cross some fast moving streams coming down the hills. Right. Have you got the right time, please?
It's 1:15.
1:15. Thank you very much, sir. Hiya. Keep going, one foot in front of the other.
I know.
Right, so you go up over another fast moving stream just on this corner here, on the S-bend, where these metal railings are coming down what used to be a gateway or something, or a sluice or something, just at the side of it there, look. Well, that comes all the way. I took a zoom shot of that back there when I was up there on the sheep's trail coming down by those slag heaps up there, look. So I was right up there, taking a shot right across here to that waterfall coming down the side of the hill there. Such a nice walk coming along from Gunnerside Village along the Gunnerside walk here, up the river. You just follow the river right along, or you can go up or down right next to the water where you can, but other times you've got to come up out the way and find other ways to get along. But I've done them all now, so I know which pathways to take to get where I'm going. Right, that's that river across. Some more ruins down the bottom there, look. And there's another river coming down the other side. You just see it coming seeping from the hill up there. Right, so this place here is just absolutely littered with bits of ruins of mining industry. And there's loads of cyclists up the top of the hill there coming along the path. Right. Further on we'll go, heading back towards Gunnerside Village and pick up the car. Well, it's only 1:15, so there's no hurry. So it's just a nice steady walk back along, taking in all the sights. But this is the part where you pass all these cliffs on the other side. Sheer drop. And there's a sheep's trail going right across the top of them. On the other side there, look. There's another big stream coming all the way down from up there, look. Through the rocks in the cliffs and dropping down. Right, so you follow along the track now where this broken wall is, 30 or 50 foot down there. There's a small stream running down the hill here, onto the path. There's loads of little places like this where there's water running over the path. And sometimes when it's been pouring down and rain, it's really flooded. But when I came along here in the thick snow, it just takes on a whole new perspective where everything's white instead of green. But there's another mine entrance just over there and all at the top of those slag heaps. It's finding how you get the pathway down to them though. You must have to go up the main road and then drop down to them somehow. But you've got to know which one to take down to get to them. Right, so I'll bring you back. There's a couple of walkers on the main road right up there in the far distance. And I think it's that couple that passed me earlier on. She's got the blue jacket on, he's got the red jacket on, I think. Could be them two, because they walked along the main road coming away from the waterfalls when I was coming down the sheep's trail. But that's that mine over there, where you can see the arch entrance. It's the old lime kiln chimney. So I'll do a zoom shot of that now before I move on. And there's some dry pit rooms, I forget what they're called now, but there's no roofs on them. They're all separated by walls, but that's where they dry the peat out. Peat rooms, I think. So I'll take a zoom shot of that kiln. Plenty of cyclists out and about today, using the pathways along the crags here for the practice. I wonder if there's a big event coming up soon, because I'm sure I've seen something to do with cyclists practicing for events. And there's one sheep just above them on the rocks there at the cliff, just standing on the rocks watching other bikes come past. Have bloody strong legs for going up and doing them hills, I tell you. I mean, it's hard enough walking along here and I've been biking it. Right. So you can see how far up from the river I am now. There it is doing there, look, just coming around the corner. You can see the pathways all the way down the bottom there, where people have made their way along. Probably have had people going down there and camped on the grassy hillock down there, find a nice soft spot. And obviously with it being way down from the main footpath here, you get nobody pestering you down there. You look down on top of you, but it's not come down pestering you. So they're going up to the top road that goes right along. And there's a bit of an old ruined building or something up the top of the hill. I've never seen that before, but you've got to be right high to see it. Right, so continue along this track along the middle of the hill here, heading for Gunnerside Village. Right, so there's some more waterfalls over there on the right hand side as I'm going back along. You see them coming down 6 to 8 foot drops, all the way down the bottom, look. Come here son, leave them. Leave them. Right, see if I can zoom in a bit to them. Lovely. That's looking back to where I've just come along from, and that bit there's really boggy, full of soft mud and water. Just had to plodge right through it. Right, so onwards and upwards we'll go, and I keep looking out for sheep on the way. At the moment it's none around here, so I've let him off the lead again, but there's some down there behind the wall, so I might have to put him back on his lead in a minute. So there's another fast moving stream coming downhill here, but you've got to get across. Come here son, come here. There you are, you can see the waterfalls coming down there now, look. It's coming over several steps coming down. You just got to step over this bit here where the dogs just plodged through. It's coming all the way down the hill, look. It's going round and round, snaking around till it gets to the bottom when it hits the main river, the Gunnerside Gill. And you can see down there it's going through the trees now. And where you see the ruins down the bottom right there, that means you're nearly back to the village. Not that far to go. So this time I'll be coming back through the church and coming along the pathway that leads to the bridge at the King's Head. So I'll put that in video for you as well, to show you which way you've got to come along the Gunnerside walk when you come this way to go to the ruins and the waterfalls and that. Oh, this bloody hell, look at this, look. This is all soft mud. Some stones in here to help you get across. That's it. I think there's another fast moving stream just here as well. Coming for here it is. This is the other one. This one's quite big as well because it comes tumbling down that many falls. You've always got the whitewater rabbits coming all the way down, look. Once again it goes all the way down there, snakes its way through the hillside and then drops down the main river at the bottom. So this is a good water source. Lovely cold water. I've got my new filter as well, my new straw filter type thing, so if I run out of water I just fill it up out the river stream here and then drinking out my straw. It'll be nice and fresh cold water. And it tastes pretty nice as well. Better than the tap water now. No chlorine, no oh, what's that other shit they put in it? Fluoride. They've got dentists asleep and all, like reading all about what fluoride in toothpaste is good for your teeth and all that shit. And of course none of them take the time to do any searching on the internet and researching it. They just take what they're told from the textbooks that they get given from the elites world and not their own, so they're out of touch with reality. Right, so there's loads of whitewater rabbits going down there underneath those trees there, look. So that's quite nice down there. Just where the corner of that wall meets. You hop over there and drop down. You can just see where that stream's running all the way downhill there, look. Cutting through the grass and then dropping down to the left. And it's got the last 25 feet through the grass reeds there to hit the river. Right, he's got his eye on the sheep doing there, look. I've got to watch him like a hawk. As long as there's not on the side of the wall, I'm alright for now, so I'll just leave him off. But just have to watch him. That breeze is coming along the pathway here. Keep us nice and cool walking along. As long as it doesn't rain until I get back to the car, I'll be happy. And a nice drive, peaceful drive home in daylight. With a bit luck, I shouldn't hit too much traffic. Going home on the A1. So the way I got here today was along the A194M onto the A1. I went to junction 60 and then turned right and went along the A688 toward Bishop Auckland. Passed through there and then headed down towards Barnard Castle. Drove through Barnard Castle, over the bridge at the traffic lights and then turned left. Then went up Church Lane and hit the junction with the A66 and turned right. Then straight away left 200 yards up and then brought us right over the moors to the CB Inn pub. And then I turned right after that and then head over towards past Surrender Bridge where I park the car normally. And then I dropped down past the pub called the Punch Bowl Inn and then turned right and came on to Gunnerside here. So I'll be going back exactly the same way, just retracing my steps on my tracks rather. Right, so a lot of the pathway here has collapsed and the fence is dropping to bits because of it. It's just hanging there, look. Loads of this side of the pathway has dropped down there, look. And I know about it because I try to do something about it. A couple of more waters coming along this way. Nice stroll in the afternoon. Here, come and get your stick, son. Here, get a stick. Get a stick. Get it, son. Get a stick. Good boy. Good boy. Afternoon.
Oh yeah, lovely, isn't it?
Enjoying your walk?
Oh yeah.
As long as it stays dry. Right, here we go.